just the other day. My, how you have grown. Cast my memory back there, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome thinking about it. Making love in the green grass behind the stadium with you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la Yeah, just like that.
All that time we could have been talking. We've been holding our breath. Oh my Lord. See, when we do the intro, welcome to Whiskey Wednesday, by the way. When we do the intro, we all come up a few minutes before and we get everything leveled and ready and close to ready. And then of course I stand here just as we start and realize that everything isn't quite where I want it. But that's okay, because, you know, now everything is where I want it. But during the whole intro, we were chatting and joking, and I kept making noises, and Caitlin kept saying, shh, because all the mics are live. But we had the master down, so sorry, you missed the master. I think you still got the audio for Brown Eyed Girl. If not, that was Rayanne Hollaboff painting while listening to Brown Eyed Girl and creating her Dame, which is titled Brown Eyed Girl, and it's a lovely reminder of life for me in a time gone by. Oh, nice to see everybody here tonight. Oh, good to see you. Oh, Rick across the street, thank you, man. We used those tomatoes and carrots in that pasta sauce, tomato sauce yesterday. It was delicious. And the green peppers. Thank you very much, Rick and Susan. We're going to start the night off with a little tune I wrote about Campbellford. We're going to start it off before that with a little thing called Red Prairie Dawn that I had no part in writing. And if you look it up, you'll find some fantastic versions. None which sound like this.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This town of mine, this town of mine, I find myself so easily reclined here in this town of mine. find myself so easily inclined here in this town of mine. Town's a mistress, she gives me all I need and more. Someday I'll say goodbye to her and walk right out the door. This town of mine, in this town of mine, I find myself so town of mine. Hey, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Start the night off with a little song about Campbellford called This Town of Mine. Hello, Derek Hanna, Robert Swicker, Debbie Parsons, Susan Westfall, Alison Aylward, love to you from Montreal. I've been watching you sing online all week. You've been posting some beautiful videos. Just amazing to hear you singing. John Cashin, nice to see you. Russell Nagel. Aunt Betty is here. We got a song for you coming up. It is a hot night, Gary. Yes, it is. George, nice to see you again. Greetings from Calgary. I'll be out your way soon. We're coming out to Edmonton next week. Somebody asked me at the beginning of the night if there's still going to be Whiskey Wednesday. Yes. The way I have it set up now, I mean, actually, I leave like 5 o'clock in the morning, so we'll do Whiskey Wednesday, and then I'll get a little bit of sleep and fly to Edmonton. But unless I'm playing a Watchman show at 8 o'clock Eastern, I will do a Whiskey Wednesday from wherever I am. That's going to be the way it's going to keep going, so hang in there. We're in for the long haul. Hey, Betty, I hear it's a nice time. Nice weather down in Newfoundland right now. We're going to play a song from Newfoundland. And dedicate this one to a young local musician, Jesse McNeil. I think he's close to my daughter's age, and or maybe younger. Is he? Do you know Jesse McNeil? You went to high school with him. Okay, yeah. So he's a young musician in town. He keeps in touch with me on Facebook, and he posts stuff on the Campbellford Music webpage, which is nice. So Jesse had messaged me today about this song and said that he really enjoyed it. He liked the words. Huge part of a good song is the words. Well, this one hits on all markers. It's a great song, great words, catchy toe tapper, all that stuff. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, we've played a song now. Now we can breathe. Everything's working. We've got people talking to us. We know it's going to be hot for the next hour, but we all have some beer. I'm going to need a second if you can text your sister, Cassidy, and see if she might want to bring me a long-tooth lager in a little bit. That'd be fantastic. We run a tight ship here at the Story House on Wednesday nights. Oh, yes, we tell stories. Let's give it a whirl, boys.
1, 2, 3.
Sonny lives on a farm in a wide open space. You can kick off your shoes, you can give up the race. You can lay down your head by a sweet riverbed in sunny
what it was your mama said. Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone. And your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. And these nights get so long, and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Well, Sonny carries a load, though he's barely a man. There ain't all that to do, but he does what he can. And he watches the seas from the room by the stairs, and the waves keep on rolling. They've done that for years. Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone. And your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. These nights get so long, and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. It's 100 miles to town, Sonny's never been there. And he goes to the highway and he stares and he stares. And the mail comes at 4, and the mailman is old, and Sonny still dreams his dreams full of silver and gold. But Sonny's dreams can't be real, they're just stories he's read. Scars in his eyes, they're just dreams in his head. And he's hungry inside for the wide world outside. And I know I'll never hold him. Well, I've tried and I've tried. Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone. And your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. And these nights get so long, the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone. And your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. And these nights get so long, and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. A little Sonny's dream there for you. Right here from the old story house, AKA my old bedroom. The birthing room of Cassidy. That always brings a face when I say that. Caitlin gives me a face, a look of disgust. It's like right there where Steve's symbol is.
It never gets
Right
old.
there. We've been talking, me and Allison have been talking about a lot of things lately. We've been having a fun time. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I was thinking about talking about my daughter being born right there where the symbol is. I actually think that's pretty cool myself, but when Caitlin was born, I made sure that I had the CD in the car waiting. The first song that I wanted when we left the hospital, and we left at I remember pulling out from, what's the one down, what's the hospital? Not St. Mike's, what is wrong? St. Mike's? Pulling out on that back street, the one up that goes up by Massey Hall, and Victoria. And I put in a Husker Du CD and played 59 times The Pain. But through the entire pregnancy, I was thinking, this is going to be the first piece of music that Caitlin hears. I have no idea what that did for you, but that was, oh yes, I've told you that before. No? I think I've played you that song before and told you. I think this is a case of the child not listening to the parent.
Or probably just the parent not having any idea what we actually talk about. This is a brand new song. Is it inspired? I've been getting that question about how inspired it is by current events, and I mean, yeah, it is. But it's also inspired by lots of other things, and I guess it does sort of tie in neatly with the last year's world. But it's just a song I wrote, and the band learned it in a really cool way. This is sort of the first complete band song we have as Music for Goats, since we all started working together and committed to the name and stuff. This is the first original piece that we've worked out together, and it's quite cool. I like it. I think Mr. Grant likes it too, because it's got a really groovy bass line. I think, anyways.
And a message.
Oh, the bass line has a message. That's groovy.
The song has a message.
I like the bass line has a message better.
Well, I try, but you know, it doesn't always come through.
Nice chimey Stratocaster. That's not a Stratocaster.
I know that.
I know, but you are going to be using the Stratocaster. We talked about that. You're going to go back and forth, right? That's going to be cool. We're figuring things out over here, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for being along for the ride. This is a brand new song called End of the World. Stephen?
1, 2, 3.
I don't want to hear about your new sensation. I don't want to reconnect my old relations. I don't want to hear your frustrations all of the time. It doesn't take a genius to see that she's a girl. It doesn't take a genius to rule a broken world. It doesn't take a genius to ignore the facts all of the time. No sense in asking, is this the end of the world? We'll know it's over when it's done. There's so many ways I pictured in my head, but I never saw this one. Posters, dangerous rumors and lies, far from the truth and nobody's surprised. We're all too busy watching Peaky Blinders all the time. It doesn't hurt sometimes to look outside your door. Sometimes it's okay to clean your floors. And just remember to wash your hands all of the time. There's no sense in asking, is this the end of the world? We'll know it's over when it's done. There's so many ways I pictured in my head, but I never saw this one. There's no sense in asking, is this the end of the world? We'll know it's over when it's done. There's so many ways I pictured in my head, but I never saw this one. A little End of the World there for you. We are working on it as a single. If you're on any of the social media, you've probably seen the sort of antiqued photographs with the phrase "End of the World" on them. That's just a little bit of promo for what's happening. We're going to shoot a video for it too, aren't we, Steve?
Sometime, yes.
It's going to be a combination of Steve and Caitlin shooting the video, because Steve is actually in the band, but Caitlin's been producing all the shows, and maybe with Steve's big camera, she can help to shoot a video. What do you think? I'm asking you right now. Doesn't pay? Yeah, it gets credit like to the people on Whiskey Wednesdays that I talk to. Perfect, excellent. It's a career starter. Excellent.
The question is, will you let Steve help you?
Oh my. Keep my mouth shut. This next one is fun. Yeah, I know. Kids today. kids today. I can't say too much of that, actually. My girls are fucking great. I mean, you really are. You know, there are certain things that annoy me, as you know. That's part of being a daughter. There's the other one. She gets on my nerves sometimes, too. But she hasn't been around much. Now that she's, you know, gotten all Shakespearean, you know. Everything's a love story. Yeah, everything's a love story. No, she's so busy with work and school and everything. It's awesome. Caitlin, I see you every night, anyways, which is good. I don't like seeing you in the morning because you're grumpy as fuck. You should see the smile on her face. She knows it's true. Well, when I say morning, I'm talking musician hours. Everybody under this roof is familiar with what that is.
As if on cue. Here, as if on cue.
Ah, perfect. Excellent. Thank you, Pastor. Yes, lovely. Okay there, guys. Let's take her for a whirl.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Last night I broke the seal on a Jim Beam decanter that looked like Elvis. Pulled me up a big old piece of floor. That's not right.
I know. I did.
Last night I broke the seal on a Jim Beam decanter that looked like Elvis. I soaked the label off the Flintstone jelly bean jar. I cleared me up a place on that one little table that you left me. Pulled me up a big old piece of floor. I pulled her head off Elvis. I filled Fred up to his pelvis. Yabba dabba do, the king is gone, and so are you. Round about 10 we all got to talking about bedrock, Graceland and such. Conversation finally turned to women. They said they didn't get around that much. Elvis said, find them young. Fred said, well, old-fashioned girls are fun. Yabba dabba do, the king is gone, so are you. nights you wouldn't be coming back no more. This time I knew you wouldn't forget me. Like all of those other times before. And I broke Elvis's nose, pouring the last drops from his toes. Yabba dabba do, the king is gone, and so are you. Yabba dabba do, the king is gone, and so are you. Yabba dabba do, the king is gone, and so are you. Oh, that was fun tonight. I'm enjoying that one. That was good groove. That was a good time. It's a good time. Thank you, boys. How's Mr. Lucy been? What's new in your world there, sir?
I'm getting glasses back.
You getting glasses back?
I am, so that's kind of a good thing.
Okay, good, because you had your eyes fixed by lasers.
That's correct, yes indeed.
But there's a certain area that glasses you're going to still need for it, so you might as well wear them all the time.
So in actual fact, my distance vision is really darn good compared to what it used to be. But if I've got corrective lenses, it'll be just that much better. And I need close-ups anyway, so that suits me just fine. It beats the heck out of the on and off business
Right.
with the G.
Yeah, I can't stand the on and off thing. That's not cool at all. We're going to try a brand new song, ladies and gentlemen. Who's there? Anyone want to scroll around while I take a look at the thread? John Cashin, yes. Tony Medeiros, good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. Lane, nice. I met a Newfoundlander this week. Yes, thank you, Rod. There's a bit of a Dylan thing going on in some of these tunes. We're getting a fence put out back, just because we're getting the yard. We've been here 20 years, and for 20 years, we had a list of house projects, and this year a lot of it has to do with the backyard, and last year too. So, and it's appropriately timed because it's great because Allison loves going out in the yard in the day, as do I. So we spend a lot of our time sitting outside and talking and looking at the trees, stuff like that. And we've got a fence in. Did you get out and see the fence this afternoon?
I have not seen the fence.
Oh,
No.
Steve saw the fence, yeah. And Neil saw the fence. Caitlin saw the fence. It's a fence. I mean, you walk down the street, you see hundreds of them.
Yeah.
But when you get one put in, it's a huge deal. You want to tell everybody about your fence, right?
Yeah.
It's a big thing. So for me, in my time of life, this is the first time I've had a fence put in. Yes, that's actually true, I think. That's the first time I've had a fence put in, so it's been a long time coming, and I'm glad it's here.
I can't wait to see it.
I know, yeah.
It's made of wood. It's a wooden fence.
Yeah.
Fence,
It's a big wooden fence.
Sort of on the north side of your property? Or
On the side over there, to the back of,
Yeah.
because it's just sort of, I don't know, it's just kind of making sense. That's what we've been planning, because we did all the stonework over here this year too. Elle, that you have been following my summer makeover project in the yard. You know what I'm talking about. So next Wednesday is the Wednesday before I head out to Edmonton. I'm so excited to get to Edmonton and Regina with the Watchmen. I'm also seriously dreading?
No, ready.
Oh, I'm seriously ready. Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm just mentally got to get around being in a crowd again. That's so weird. Getting on a plane is going to be weird as fuck. And I don't think they let you carry like an oxygen tank on, so like I can't like exclude myself from the whole plane.
I think you can, because there's disabled people that have those
All right.
diesel pumps.
Well then. Okay. So. We did learn this song and play it about, I don't know, a couple months back, just before the last shutdown. It's a song I wrote when I was in Ottawa, inspired by Morrissey, singer of the Smiths. And that's actually the title of the song. It's a long title, and it's not committed to anything yet. Titles often change. But this is, right now, titled, My Guardian Angel Has a Voice Like Morrissey. And I'm going to see if I can remember the words and get through it.
Good. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Once in my life I'm feeling sorry for people around me who think I'd be better off dead, or at least being quiet. It didn't take much to get it started. Some simple words between two friends. Then again, a spark can burn your whole house down. My guardian angel has a voice like Morrissey. He's cool and sublime and appropriately ill. You stopped making sense shortly thereafter. You wished you'd never opened your mouth. You chose to hide behind a lie that someone else gave you. My guardian angel has a voice like Morrissey. He's cool and sublime and appropriately ill. My guardian angel has a voice like Morrissey. He'll call you out and make you his fool. I couldn't quite take the pressure. The pressure was more than I could take. So I filed it away to maybe come back to later. I heard your name through a friend today. He apologized for bringing you up. I said that's alright, I was over it before it even started. My guardian angel has a voice like Morrissey. He's cool and sublime and appropriately ill. My guardian angel has a voice like Morrissey. He'll call you out and make you his fool. He'll call you out and make you his fool. It's always nice to play a new song. That's a brand new one.
That's good.
Oh, man. I've been trying to keep active to get in shape for these Watchmen shows. And there's a song in that fence. Yeah, there probably is, actually. Kind of changed the life, changed the whole life of the... oh, there you go, Rod, of the backyard. Yeah, Rod's been asking about this song since I played it a while ago. There you go, Rod. So that one's back in play now. Just this week, I said to the guys, I said, we got to get that one back in. So they worked hard at remembering their parts, as did I. And we're looking forward to getting that one up to speed. We got a couple of shows coming up. The Goats do locally shows, which I'm really excited about too. Check out on the website for those, or on Facebook and all that. I got a West Bend solo acoustic show coming up, which I thought was sold out, but then I see some advertising for it, so I got to call West Bend, see maybe the restrictions are changing or something. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
But either way, it's going to be a good show. I'm looking forward to that. I always love West Bend. And we've got some great stuff coming up this fall, which I'll let you all know about shortly. Some of it's probably on the website already, but I can't remember right now. Be prepared. Podcasting 101. Be prepared for your content. Know what your audience wants to hear and be prepared to articulate yourself. Failed again.
Boy
Such is the
Scouts,
story.
man. Be prepared.
When all else fails.
Check out what came in the mail today. I'm really happy with this. Malpractice. So back in St. John's in the late 80s, we had, who was in this? Well, it was Johnny Nolan and Johnny Fisher. Johnny Nolan was the singer, Johnny Fisher played guitar. Steve Guy played guitar as well, cool. Bass, Dean Hannon was on this one, oh awesome. And John Lawler, cool, hey John. Oh, that's a Catherine Pittman photo, nice. Anyways, I saw this Johnny Nolan pasted on Facebook recently that they restored one of the old tapes from 1988, and they made like 100 of them on cassette or something. This is like Newfoundland hardcore original stuff from '88. So I don't have a cassette player, but Johnny said it's going to be on Bandcamp soon too. So anyways, it's a real cool thing. I wanted to get it for the studio because the studio's full of all this things from my life, and when I saw Johnny put it up, I thought, I need some Newfoundland hardcore here in the studio. And I'm looking forward to being able to listen to it on Bandcamp next week, so that's cool. That's cool. Oh, wow. No, we're not going to do all that. Jeez, have I been talking a lot or what? What happened? Where'd the time go? I'm having some fun. Okay, so let's...
Still early, man.
Yeah, let's leave that one. Still early, man. Mr. Grant's in a good mood tonight. Okay, let's put Good and Goodbye on the burner for now, because I want to get through. I got to get to Aunt Betty's song, but we got one to play before that. This is a song called Old Dog. Old Dog is a song that I wrote again when I was in Ottawa. It's taken me a long time to get this record out. But we did have a worldwide pandemic, and there's been other factors in my life too, so I don't feel too bad. And not only that, I did put out 3 albums last year, 2 with the Goats. We did the live at that little pub. I haven't played at that little pub in so long, but that was one of the last show. That was the last show we did, and we happened to record it, so that came out. And then we did the Christmas album, which was a hell of a lot of fun. You guys ready to start learning Christmas tunes again? We got to add 6 more songs to make a full album this year. No? Okay.
I vote that we just do a six song.
Okay, well, we'll relearn all that Christmas stuff for you again for this year coming up. I can't believe I'm talking about Christmas. Good Lord.
We'll play the record for you from last year. How's that?
Yeah.
It is just about 4.5 months. to
I know.
Christmas.
I'm very aware of that. I'm too aware of that. Seems like every meal he's ever eaten has come at the cost of a song. Not to say he ain't been hungry for those times you sang along. And his house is made from many doors. The address changes day by day. Been rambling around this world, killing time along the way. It's a long way to travel and $1 for a song. Another turn behind and another comes along. His boots are feeling heavy, standing on another stage. Fire in his bloodshot eyes again today. And for every girl he's ever loved, whose kindness helped him find his way through fumbling, tumbling, rumbling nights to bring colors to the gray. Another lonesome sunrise just ahead. It's all scattered on the bed, and his clothes on the floor, and he's heading for the door. It's a long way to travel and $1 for a song. Another turn behind and another comes along. His boots are feeling heavy, standing on another stage. Fire in his bloodshot eyes in the day. Doesn't matter what you say, he's been doing it all
beside the road. For his life's been filled with many riches found on this stage. When he gets his call to glory and he knows his dues are paid, it's a long way to heaven and $1 for a song. Another turn behind and another comes along. His boots are feeling heavy standing on another stage, fire in his bloodshot eyes again today. Oh, you won't break in from this road. So much story still untold. Doesn't matter what you say, he's been doing it all his days. He's an old dog and you'll never, he won't break in from this road. So much story still untold. Doesn't matter what you say, he's been doing it all his days. He's an old dog and you'll never change his ways.
Brand new song there. Well, we've been playing it for a while, but it's new as in it's not out yet.
Oh, I don't think I ever played that one before, man.
Oh no, that's a brand new one to you. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
new to G, new to G. So I've had some purchases and some inquiries. So for those of you who are watching tonight and you might be interested in checking out some of the merch at some point, I've been dealing with Ron at Merch Monkey for as long as I can remember. He's been doing merch since back in the Thorny days. He does the Watchman merch. Anyways, he does all my actual merch that I keep housed and ship with me and all that stuff. And recently this on-demand printing thing is creating, they have all these blank warehouse things that will print on demand. And anyways, I've been having some fun with some designs and playing with some things, including the underwear, of course, which people seem to get a big laugh at, but I think they're quite fantastic myself. And the guys are 100% behind me on that. I didn't mean to say that. But what I am doing is, there's a picture, Caitlin, of the image from that shirt there. It's just my hand. And this is a picture that John Loper took. John Loper is an old friend of mine, a photographer I used to work with back at the Music Express days. And we've stayed in touch over the years. And he took a picture of me at a sound check. That was the week that I had cut my hand when I was opening a can of something. And I had to get stitches all through here. I had that happen on the Tuesday, and I had to play with the Watchman on the Friday. So I was in this big bandage. It looked sort of very sort of warlike, It was and as I was playing, it was falling apart, catching on the bass and stuff. Anyways, John snapped this great photo. So what I've done with that is, and I'm going to do this sort of once every 6 or 8 weeks, I'm just going to create a new shirt and put it up on this place. And if anybody wants them, we've sold a couple already, which is really cool. And I ordered them to make sure that they're good quality and stuff. And I mean, yeah, they're cool. They're not, they're not full-on silk screen printing like Ron does, but it's a cool shirt, and they've got, all the options. So I think they run for about $26, which makes the band here about $2 per shirt, which is excellent. But it's really just a fun way to get you guys some merch in a time when I'm not traveling and on the road. So if you feel like dropping by the website, you can check that out. And, that's that. Oh, salesman. Wow, that's so fucking weird. The only reason I can even sort of bring myself to try and sell that is because I actually spent time programming the website to make everything work together. So, yeah, it's... This is one for Aunt Betty. And Aunt Betty, I hope you're doing well back home. Please say hi to all the other aunts and uncles as well. And Betty, the gentleman working downstairs on the fence, there's Fred from I Love Fences, and they're doing a fantastic job. And there's Fred's partner, who looks just like Uncle Fred from the Roach's Line. And the first day I went out, he had his ball hat on, he lifted his head up, and I almost I was just like, what? And I went, oh, you look like my Uncle Fred, but like 20 years younger, and that's so weird. Like, anyways, he's from Newfoundland. And this guy says, I'm from Newfoundland. I'm from out Conception Harbor way. And I'm like, Fred Cranford, Roach's Line. And he's like, I know Roach's Line, the Cranfords. That's anyways, that's the guy who's been out helping with the fence. So weird, but he looks
Small
just
world.
like my uncle.
Yeah,
So
I wonder how that
strange.
happens, eh?
Who knows? I mean, Newfoundland gene pool, right?
There you go.
Anyway, send my love back home to everybody, will you, Betty? This is a song for you, dedicated to my Uncle Boyd, as always.
1, 2, 3, 2, 2.
And I don't have the 5 in my hand, not a last leg to stand upon. But what the hell, going 30 for 60, let the night sweat. Somebody fix me a single malt whiskey. And I don't have the jack or the ace, but I've got on my good poker face, and I'm holding my queen, going 30 for 60, feeling hungry and lean. Life's about chances and the kings and the kitty. 30 for 60. You can take this to heart, you can gamble your soul. 65 now and I'm still in a hole. Life's just a game, it's a grand piece of fun. There's little left I can do. And I don't have the jack or the ace, but I've got on my good poker face. I'm holding my queen, going 30 for 60, feeling hungry and mean. Life's about chances and the kings and the kitty. And I don't have the 5 in my head, but I recall my old man used to say, go ahead, going 30 for 60, let the night swing. Somebody fix me a single malt whiskey. 30 for 60, 30 for 60, 30 for 60, 30 for 60.
Oh, my. Artistic differences. There's a new podcast, Social Animals, just out. I think part 1 is out right now, and part 2 should be out next week. We had a great chat, and it ended up being over 2 hours, so we made 2 events out of it, which is really cool. And then I'm going to be seeing the Social Animals crowd in Edmonton. I'm looking forward to that. It's actually a really good chat we had. We talked about a whole lot of things. If you want to hear about me, standing on the bus stop at Ridge Road waiting for the Route 14 bus to take me to school every morning, and standing in that bus shelter and what I listened to every day and what I thought about. Just standing south of Mike Anderson's house, just up from Pippi Park.
When you're drunk and you got no place to go, and you don't want the sleep to bring tomorrow, I'm not hard to find, so if you feel inclined, it's alright sometimes to find me on your mind. When you're lonely and you're restless all alone, just you and the echoes in your home. Feel free to call. It won't hurt me at all to know that sometimes you find me on your mind. Help me out, boy. Many miles apart, trying to make a brand new start. It's not been easy, but I'm still doing fine. Thinking about you and I'm still on your mind. When you're lonely, feeling restless late at night, you find you just keep doing what ain't right. Reach out and call. It won't hurt me at all to know that sometimes you find me on your mind. Many miles apart, trying to make a brand new start. It's not been easy, but I'm still doing fine. I'm thinking about you and I'm still on your mind. I see that Sherry Foster's in the house tonight. How you doing, love?
Hey, Sherry.
Mr. Grant says hi. That's just Neil and Steve, I'm sure. Sherry, it's been too long, my friend. It's been too long since I've
Always brings a smile, Sherry.
always brings a smile. I just don't know if I'm ready for those type of nights yet, you know? You know, the nights with Sherry that are really fun, like we're all really going. Yeah, it's messy. It's like 12 people eating a plate of nachos in the dark. And every now and then you come to mind, and it makes me search for something I can't find, and then it disappears. The pain in all those years, I know that sometimes you find me on your mind. Many miles apart, trying to make a brand new start. It's not been easy, but I'm still doing fine. I'm thinking about you and I'm still on your mind. I'm thinking about you and I'm still on your mind. I'm thinking about you and I'm still on your mind.
Nice Andy.
That was nice.
That was tight.
Okay, we gotta try it because there's a new song that we're breaking in. I pulled it earlier, but I'm gonna put it back in because we need to run it.
You're doing the put back in?
I'm doing the put back in. I know. I did the takeaway now. I'm doing the put back in. I know it's such a terrible thing. But yeah, I'm gonna use my executive power for this one, and but mainly because I keep fucking this one up. And last week I fucked it up, as I have every time, because these guys are forcing a new ending on me. It's like it's 3 against the 1. Every time they do the right ending and I do the wrong ending, so I think that they're forcing a new ending on me.
Shall see, and you're mistaken. But
Keep
But last
shoving the
week-
right ending
Yeah.
on you.
Exactly.
How can we do that? This is what we decided on last time.
I know, and I'm usually a part of those decisions and then forget. The power of marijuana. We'll get to that next. Oh, this is a song called "Good and Goodbye," and as the song has written and rewritten itself over the course of 2 years, maybe longer, "Good and Goodbye" has turned into "Good So Goodbye." Which I don't know if it's grammatically right. It might be a Newfoundland thing, but either way, we were talking about the word "some" last night. You know, like that's some good, or Jesus, some cold, or some hot, or that's a Newfoundland thing.
Yes, it is.
And this might be a Newfoundland thing that I'm doing because when I mentioned it to somebody else, they looked at me like I was using grammar wrong. So, anyways, song called "Good and Goodbye." Which is slowly turning to "Good So Goodbye," but I also don't think that works either.
Either one of them's fine.
Either one
You
of
could
them's fine.
put good and goodbye with the good goodbye. Good and goodbye.
Oh, goodness.
See, I mean that might work too, right? We're at that point
we're at that point in the song's life where all of these things could happen. It's funny because I have a vocal take of End of the World that I quite like, and it's the one that is on the current mix that might be the song that gets released, and I sang the words wrong in a few places, and I'm kind of like, because it was really early take, you know, it's just like a throwaway. But anyways, that sometimes happens, and sometimes that makes for interesting recordings. Sherry, tell all my secrets. I could not do that. I would probably be shut down by the CRTC. Yeah, so this is called Good and Goodbye. I'm going to have a swig of beer. For those of you listening in podcast land, thank you for downloading the podcast and listening. It is a slow-growing podcast that is capturing the ears of tens of people around the world, and I appreciate everyone who listens. You know, it's I don't know. I don't even know. Do I? I think so. I mean, yeah, I love it. I don't know. It's so
You
weird.
told us it was thousands. I don't know.
I know, but I mean, I was just telling you that so you'll stay in the band.
It's all the
Wait
same.
till you guys find out the reality of our YouTube views.
It's all the same.
Every Wednesday night we finish, and I say, well, we had like 4,300 people watching tonight, guys. And they go, oh, man, that's great. Okay, this is the Good and Goodbye.
1, 2, 3.
You don't love me no more, babe. You don't love me no more, my sweet baby. Oh, you don't love me no more. Each night I see the truth behind those eyes, but I just don't see the good, so goodbye. Holler like a freight train. You don't holler no more, my sweet baby. Oh, you don't holler no more. Each night I see you hide behind those eyes, but I just don't see the good, so goodbye. So rich in love, now I'm not even dirt poor. Each night I see everything I've tried, but I just don't see the good, so goodbye. You don't love me no more, baby. You don't love me no more, my sweet baby. I see, oh, the truth behind those eyes, but I just don't see the good, so goodbye. And there's the magic ending that we've all been waiting for. Okay, we're moving towards the end here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for being here. Who else we got there, Kate? Let's do a little scroll through. Sherry, it is lovely to see you. I'm going to try and get out to the pub one of these nights, and when you're there. Oh, it looks like the regular old gang. So, oh, Claire Richards is here. Hello, Claire. Claire and Camille over watching. Hello. Oh, it's nice to see everybody out. Robert Zwicker, there's a name I haven't seen in a while. I know you said that thing about the fence earlier, but yes, I'm back up now. Okay. I'm rereading what I've already read. I hope everybody is doing well out there. This was a bit of a song set. Like I said, we got some shows coming up this fall that are slowly going to be announced, and they're going to be around here because
With the situation with Allison, it doesn't allow me to be doing a lot of going away trips, so the actual physicality of touring gets more and more complex. So we'll be doing stuff in the area, and I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of people here in these small towns, and I'll get to the rest of you when I can and when we can. There may be opportunities for some solo shows when I'm out doing Watchmen things, which happen 5 or 6 times a year. And when we can get the full guys out, man, it's the way to go. This is a great thing we got on the go here, and I'm looking forward to doing some live shows with these boys. Get into all kinds of trouble,
What do we? Wait. What do we do?
FM and Ellen to get high. Oh, man. Sorry.
I'm glad I asked.
I'm glad you asked too.
I was not ready for that at all. Okay.
Are you ready now?
Yeah.
Cool. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Caitlin?
No, I'm not ready.
I know. I'm sort of not ready now too. I need a moment.
Okay. Good. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, the old-time fiddle community is just going, that was so tight. I like to get high. I like to get higher. I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned. I like to get stoneder. I like to get more stoned than I was before. I don't have the perfect job I dreamed of, and at times I can bear it for a while. And sometimes it takes away the part of me that's real, and other times all I can do is smile. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. 'Cause I don't have a moment of pain-free living, and at times I can bear it for a while. And sometimes it takes away a part of me, and other times I can hardly try. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. To be honest, it's an uphill battle with depression. The drugs the doctor gives me ain't so tight. And sometimes I feel like my skin is crawling, and other times bad TV can be alright. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high
than I was before. I like to get stoned, and I like to get stoneder. I like to get more stoned than I was before.
Oh, man. That was another fun one. Fun time tonight. I had to get some counseling from Mr. Grant before the set. And he used wise words.
Wish I could remember them, but
Oh, yeah. No, I've forgotten them too. I just remember talking to you and you saying something and me going, oh, that makes sense. And then whatever anxiety I had disappeared. But I really can't remember what it was. We're going to end tonight with the traditional Whiskey Wednesday ending song. I have no idea why it is. I don't know why this is the traditional ending song. But I always end the night with it, so, maybe we'll look more into that as, God, I'm going into, it's a 12-year anniversary this fall. This October will be 12 years of doing Whiskey Wednesday. And that'll put us at like a year and a half of online Whiskey Wednesdays. Man, I've done good with my Wednesday nights. Like when I look back at my life, I think, what have I done? I did something on Wednesdays.
well, good counting anyway, at least.
Down the street the dogs are barking, and the day is getting dark. As the night comes falling, the dogs lose the bark, and the silent night will shatter from the sounds inside my mind. I'm just one too many mornings, 1,000 miles behind. From the crossroads of my doorstep, my eyes start to fade as I cast my head back to the room where my love and I have laid. And I gaze back to the streets, the sidewalk and the signs. I'm just one too many mornings and 1,000 miles behind.
Take us away, brother. Come on. Mr. Grant on the old Fender jazz bass. It's a lovely bass. You can see that in one of the photos online. Love that bass. It's just got so much detail. Steve Dagg, thank you for coming out, showing your support for the Toronto Blue Jays. Good for you, good for you. Summer's almost over, eh? I don't know. Is your schedule now, or are you thinking about what's happening in the fall?
A little bit.
Yeah. That's how I know when summer's over for me. Yeah. Miss Jean-Lucie,
Yes, Mr. Tizzard.
how you doing there, brother? Yeah, closer to the mic so the folks can hear you. Your lovely voice there when you tell them. I know. You doing all right? Yeah. Had a good time tonight? Good. Anything to say to the folks out there? I had a good time.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Yes, thanks for watching. I know the summer's here, and it's really nice to be wherever you can be that isn't inside, which is where we've all been for so long. We're still going to do this, and I'm glad for the ones that are here. The ones that aren't, we'll see you down the road. It's a restless, hungry feeling that don't mean no one no good. With everything I'm saying, you can say it just as good. And you are right from your side, and I'm right from mine. We're both just one too many mornings and 1,000 miles behind. Thank you very much, everybody. It's been a wonderful Whiskey Wednesday. I hope everybody does good. I'll see you next Wednesday, and then after that, I'll be getting lots of great footage to show you guys what life on the road is like. We're going to keep in touch, and I don't know. Everybody good?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm tired. It's been a long, hot day. I hope you're all good where you are, and we'll talk before too long. Cheers.